Welcome back。那我们这一个呢是我们的第二个训练的影片啦。
看 video。
然后呢，我们这个第二个训练影片呢，就是开始教你们我们要怎样去传福音。
Yes, so for this video, we will be teaching you the methods you can use for evangelism, and the method is called OMW.
So OMW 是 One Minute Witness， 就是1分钟的见证啦，不是是我们 On my way to become a Christian。
Yes, on my way to eternal life.
一个字，绝。
这讲得很不错啊。那么明日哥呢，我们这个 OMW 是怎样做的？
So for this OMW 1 minute witness, we will be using 5 fingers. Everyone have these 5 fingers. So for our first finger, the thumb, it will represent permission.
Oh.
Right. So for the first finger, it represents permission. So what you have to do is you have to ask for the person's permission to share the gospel. So what you can do is, hey, I have an assignment coming up and I need your help to help me with this
做个功课。
Yes. So could you help me with it?
然后就是好像因为上帝给我们这功课嘛，所以我们就讲我要做这个功课然后呢，那个功课是讲的。
So, but if they agree, you could ask like, what is your happiest moment in your life?
Happiest moment 在我生命中最开心的事情
So after they tell you about their happy moment in their life, you need to listen and you could ask a few questions. Then you can proceed with your next point. You can ask them, may I share what is my happiest moment in my life?
然后就开始分享你的方式。好的，那我们现在邀请你们呢，然后去 pause 你们这个的 video， 然后就开始想一想，我生命中最开心的事情是什么？好，我们现在请你们，然后去 pause and play。好啊，那我们现在就来到我们的第二点啦。
Yes.
第二点是什么呢？
So for our second point, it will be using our index finger, and it will be representing before Christ, BC. Now, what is BC? It represents your life before you met Jesus Christ, before you've invited Him into your life. Now, what you have to do is you have to write down 3 adjectives that describes your life before you've met Jesus. Maybe, perhaps you were lonely, you were frustrated, you had lots of guilt and anxiety. Maybe you had no purpose in life, no sense of direction, or you might even want to die. So you can take the time and write down 3 adjectives that describes your life before you met Jesus Christ.
好啦，那我们邀请你们，然后再去 pause 你们的 video， 然后去写下3个形容词，然后形容你生命还没有认识耶稣之前呢是怎么样的啦。pause and play。好了，那我们现在就来到我们的第3点啦。
Yes, so our third point is using our middle finger, which will represent our turning point. Now, turning point, it represents how you believe in Jesus, how you came to believe in Him, and how did you know Him. So for me, I would be saying something like, I grew up in a Christian family. I have known this Jesus my whole life, but I wasn't really believing in Him. I never accepted Him to my life. So I have been attending many church camps, like children camps and youth camps, and I've seen how He works in my life.
Wow.
He's also sent a lot of people to mentor me and guide me so that I will be not led astray. So after all these, I realized that this God is a true and personal God. So I have decided to devote my life to Him. So after everything, after you set your turning point, you can end with something like, so after I've known this God, how good He is, I have decided to let Him come into my life. I've decided to accept Him into my life, and I have decided to devote my life to Him.
对了，所以呢，这个第3点，这个 turning point 呢，就是代表着我们是怎样认识到耶稣，然后就是一个生命中最高峰的一个地方。好啦，现在邀请你们，然后去 pause 你们 video， 写下你生命中这个转折点是什么啦。好了，欢迎回来。那我们现在就来到我们的第4点啦。
Our 4th point. So for our 4th point, we will be using our ring finger. Yes, so the ring finger represents Anno Domini. What is that? That represents your life after you've come to know Christ. Now, think of 3 adjectives to represent your life after you get to know Christ. Maybe you're happy, maybe you found a new sense of purpose in life, a new direction in life. You found new friends. So if you wrote something like selfish for your before Christ, you could write a word like selfless for your Anno Domini. If you written insecure for your before Christ, you could write the antonym of it, which is confident. Yes.
好啦，那我们邀请你们然后去 pause 你们现在这个 video 呢，然后去想一下3个形容词，然后形容到你的生命遇见耶稣之后有什么很大的反转啦。邀请你们 pause。对，来，我们来到第5点啦。I wonder how, I wonder why。第5点是什么？
Now our 5th point is what if. So we will be using our pinky finger, our last and final finger, to represent what if we had never met Jesus, if we did not have Jesus in our lives. So some people might say that their lives are meaningless, empty, or they might still be in search of a greater purpose, or even worse, some might be in jail, some might be doing drugs, or divorced if you're married, and even dead. So, write down what will your life be like if you had never met Jesus Christ. So after you've said all these, you need to thank them for listening because that is 1 minute of their life. Then you can ask them if they are willing to accept Jesus into their life.
对对，他这一点呢，就说到，哇，如果我没有耶稣的话，我生命会是怎么样的呢？所以邀请你，然后去用这时间写下来，然后去想象一下，哇，生命会是怎样？然后呢，就让我邀请他们去认识这位改变生命的神。好了，这就是我们这一天的这个 OMW 见证的分享啦，总共就是有5点，让我们来回顾一下。第1点
Permission.
第2点
Before Christ.
第3点
Turning point.
第4点
Anno Domini.
还有第5点
What if?
哎啦，哇，相信呢你们学了这么多，不知道怎么把它拼在一起哦，没关系，我们现在这个时候呢有2位非常棒的演员跟我们呈现一下整个情形是怎么样的，有請。
My time has come.
喂 ，Patrick 點啊？你好嘛
OK 啊 ，OK 啊，
最近我忙緊啲咩啊？日日睇你好忙咁嘅。
係啦，忙緊自己嘅工作啊、生意咁樣咯。
我忙緊自己嘅工作啊。
係啊係。
咁你搏還搏啊，唔好搏咗你個老命去啦。
係啦，盡量啊，盡量啊，揾2餐。
喂，對唔住啊，今日我知道你好忙啊，揾你出嚟咧，因為我要交功課啊，想揾你幫我做我嘅功課得唔得
？OK 啊，得冇問題啊。
OK。其實我呢個功課好簡單啫，咁樣佢就係需要我哋咧去問人哋咧一個問題，你覺得你喺生命裏面咧最開心嘅一刻係邊一刻？
最開心一刻啊？開自己公司咯，咁樣啊。
哦，原來你咁忙咧，係因為咗你自己嘅公司啊？
係啊係啊。
咁你係一個老闆嚟㗎啦喎。
咪單又打工仔。
冇咁謙，冇咁謙啊！喂，咁樣唔知你可唔可以容許我分享下我自己喺生命中最開心嘅最開心嘅一幕。
OK 啊 OK 啊，好啊。
咁樣其實咧，你應該知啦，我哋係基督徒啦。其實我未去教會之前咧，我其實生命裏面咧都好似你一樣啊，因為日日去尋找愛啦，覺得好唔被愛啦，之後又要攞到人哋嘅肯定啦，同埋亦都唔知道其實生命嘅方向感係咩㗎。咁樣直到有一日咧，我去教會嘅裏面咧，牧師就分享過，其實有一個神好愛我哋，並且愛我哋到死喺十字架。咁樣 去問咗一個問題嘅時候，問我想唔想接受呢一份禮物呢？我覺得幾好喎，我就接受咗啦，我就接受耶穌成為我嘅神嘅時候呢，我嘅生命就漸漸改變啦。我開始發覺到我都唔需要得到人哋嘅肯定，因為我知道有位神咁愛我，並且就因為咁樣呢，我知道我其實生命更有意義，我生命唔係為咗去打拼啊。咁樣過後啦，我都開始反思啦。而家開始反思諗，若然今日我冇接受到呢一份禮物，我冇接受到呢一個神成為我嘅救主嘅時候呢，我生命會點樣呢？分分鐘會都係一樣咯，唔知揾其他嘢一直填滿我心啦，一直好努力咁樣去拼啦。分分鐘到死嗰一刻，我都唔知我活咗係為咗什麼。咁樣就因為咁樣，我覺得我今日唔單止想同你做功課啦，都想送呢一份禮物俾你。我覺得唔知你會想唔想接受呢一份嘅禮物呢？
OK 嘅，可以試下嘅。咁我睇你咁好，
多謝你啊！我都好感恩啦，你肯拎一份禮物啦。唔知你會唔會介意我咧幫你做一個禱告啊？
冇問題啊，可以啊，唔該晒啊。
好啦，就是今天这么多啦，耶！那么呢，记得别忘记了，我们学了这么多，就是为了要邀请我们的家人跟我们的朋友来到去我们的2月24号跟25号这个的庆典跟活动哟。
24th and 25th February.
所以这个影片就是 1 minute witness，到时候见。